How do you stop wasting money in business? This is the million-dollar question every business wants the answer to. All too often, though, the response is to cut back on activities that are seen as wasteful without really understanding the impact. This can mean that something is cut that results in additional costs elsewhere, which far outweigh the initial saving. With that in mind, we have identified the 10 steps to take to really stop wasting money. 1. Really understand how your business works. Businesses are complex. It is this complexity that leads to businesses wasting money. Inefficiency can creep in so many ways: inconsistent working, inaccurate working, duplication, production of redundant outputs. The only way to identify these inefficiencies is to really understand what is done in your business or how it works. The best way is to adopt a business management approach and map out the processes in your organisation. Measure their effectiveness and make changes where necessary. 2. Focus on the outputs. A process is a transformation. It transforms inputs into outputs, and it is the outputs that really count. It is very easy for all of us to spend every day busy doing things, but if we aren't producing anything, there is no output, it is very likely that what we're doing is wasteful. This is very quickly picked up when actually doing the process mapping. Keep asking the question, what is produced? 3. Ask the person who does the job. More than anyone, they will know where the inefficiencies are, and are often just waiting to be asked about them. They're also likely to have some pretty good ideas about what should be changed to make the process more efficient and save money. 4. Look at the handover points. This is often where the most waste arises. One department produces something and it is not quite in the format that the receiving department needs it, so it needs to be reworked to make it useful. Efficiencies are quickly picked up at the process handover points, and once addressed, immediately start to save money. 5. Look for the bottlenecks. If something is waiting to be dealt with at a pinch point or bottleneck, then it's not delivering any value during this time. Ask where the bottlenecks are so they can be tackled first. 6. Involve the person who owns the process. The process owner is the person who has the authority to change the process. Involve them in the process mapping, and then if a change is to be made, they can work with you to make changes and implement them right there and then. 7. Implement best practice. Very often, the same process is delivered in different ways in different parts of the business. Once this is captured, the one which is most efficient can be identified and adopted throughout. 8. Capture key data at the process level. Using a BPM system which allows you to capture and report on key data at the process level. This allows less obvious inefficiencies to be identified and addressed. It also enables you to quantify just how much money has been saved. 9. Model potential improvements. Once you have a process model of your organisation, this is the start point for modelling future options. Your BPM system should allow you the capability to model different scenarios for improvement, enabling you to understand the impacts before they're made, thereby avoiding a great deal of upheaval. 10. Continually look for ways to be more efficient. Identifying inefficiencies should not be a one-off exercise, but a continual exercise and looking at what you currently do and improving it. As always, for more in-depth information on implementing business management systems and saving money, please refer to our blog. And thanks very much for watching.